Oh, welcome back, of course. Now we're doing something special in the kitchen and we're talking about fruit, and it's not something that you might be used to. And we always think about fruit in, I'd say, a fruit salad or something a little bit different to what we're getting up to today. But of course, this morning we're doing something special and we're talking about fruit in a beautiful, beautiful, delicious and scrumptious pudding, of course. Now, while as I mentioned, we often associate it with not so much of a breakfast or a snack. I don't think you're going to realize how delicious this actually is. So we're calling it the KOO Gooey Pear and Chocolate Pudding. And it might be quick and easy to whip up, but don't doubt how delicious this delightful dessert will be. Now grab your dessert spoons and watch closely as Zora Booley shows us how to do it best with KOO. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm so good. It's the first time working in the kitchen, so I'm so excited.
Oh,
and
great.
This is like just kryptonite to me. It's
such
ticking
an
all the
easy
boxes
dessert.
that I can't say no to, so I'm the kind of guy that when this is done, I'm probably going to steal the plate and run away.
I mean, it's chocolate and pears. What more do you want?
How can you go wrong? Yeah. So where do we start with this?
So I'm going to ask you to do the syrup, which is basically going to be poured on top of the batter when we're done. And when it's baked, it's going to give us that nice gooey sticky feeling.
So that's like the final ingredient.
That's the
You're
main.
You're going to leave that in my hands.
That's basically
Are
your
you
thing.
sure you want to do
yes,
that?
Yes, you're doing that. So
right.
we're going to whisk these together, and then you're going to add half of the water to that.
Okay, and then just to make sure what I'm dealing with here, this is boiling water.
Some boiling water,
sugar,
caster sugar, and some cocoa powder.
Okay, cool. Whip it
so
all
that's
in?
your syrup, and then, yes, you're going to give it a bit of a whisk.
Okay, don't judge me too much.
No, go for it. I'm going to be making the batter, which is some flour, cocoa, caster sugar, and chocolate chips, which is going to give us that
I can already
nice
smell that
vibe.
chocolate. Oh, that is going to be good.
So I basically just like to combine it nice and easy, and if you want to get the lumps out, like quick chef's tip, if you give it a whisk, you basically remove all of those lumps without having to like sieve it, which is a bit annoying.
Those are like those, I remember I used to have like cereal in the morning and literally you eat into it, and if it hasn't like been dissolved by the water, it just becomes this cluster bomb of powder.
Exactly.
And you start choking.
It's just not a good time. No one likes to be involved in that.
So no one wants that. Get your whisk on, people. You don't want powder bombs in your mouth when you're eating this delicious
and then it's
dessert.
a nice smooth consistency, which is what we want.
Sweet.
And then over here...
How am I going with this whisking? Do I go like...
That's looking good. That is looking good.
Foamy and frothy? Or?
No, you see, you're just going to combine it. So that's just going to sink into the batter, which is exactly what we want.
Beautiful.
And that's going to basically create that whole cute little sweet bit.
All right. How are you doing on your side?
I'm good. This batter is getting there. We're almost done.
So this is the batter that is going to be forming what I would believe is the base of this thing?
The base.
This is the juice, the goodness, the stuff that keeps it all together.
Exactly.
All right.
So the pear halves are then going to be stuffed into it, and they've been soaking in this amazing syrup for a while.
Yeah.
So it's nice and sweet as well, and then the cocoa brings that nice bitter flavor that we love.
This KOO can is like nostalgia to me. I remember even just before my mom would even make dessert with these things, we'd use peaches or pears or anything that KOO had. I would steal like one or two before it even went into the dessert.
Exactly, I'm telling you.
I think she started realizing she had to get an extra can to make a full
did that, if I'm being very honest.
One thing I love though, which I didn't remember as a kid, but now it's something that's really important to me, is also that I see KOO is now doing somewhat of a reduced sugar version of it.
They are, which is actually makes it so much healthier.
A lot healthier, which is perfect. Often when we're making desserts, we have to add sugar in, so wherever it's not necessary, we don't need to add it. And for me, nature boy at heart, looking after your bodies, of course, this is vitally important as well. So guys, pay attention that you can, of course, if you don't want pears, use anything else in this, I'd imagine, right?
Yes, you can use the apricots from the KOO range as well, and their guavas. They have such a wide range.
Guavas, wow, that would be very
really
interesting,
great.
actually. I'd love to know what guys are actually doing with their desserts, what their favorite little fruit topping would be to put on it. Let us know, obviously, maybe in our social media channels, of course. And while you're at it, head over to ExpressoShow.com if you've just tuned in and you're trying to figure out what on earth this brown plate of deliciousness
chocolate pudding.
It's a chocolate pear pudding, of course, and all that inspiration is on their website, so check it out if you can. And
you are now adding in the syrup.
Okay, I'm a little bit nervous because am I just going to like chuck it in?
Just pour half it in, yeah. Could you do that? You good?
Try.
I think half is fine. We don't want to overdo it.
Make a little last-minute sieve there.
And we're using the pears just to top it off. You can also add nuts. If you toast them, gives that nice, beautiful flavor coming through. And there we go. Yeah, that's actually perfect. That's great.
Wow, that looks good.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
You can actually just smooth it on, and this is going to bake into the batter, which is going to give us that nice gooey feeling.
So this keeps the goo.
Oopsie.
Gooey. Oh, I like getting involved here.
Okay, there we go. And this is going to basically bake into the pudding as it goes into the oven.
Oh, just absolute silence right throughout
it's gorgeous.
the studio. Everybody's watching this thing. with breath and jaws hanging on the floor.
What else do you want in the morning? Pudding for breakfast.
Of course you do.
That's
Zora, this is absolutely exceptional. And I'm assuming once this is done, we just pop it in somewhere?
Pop it into the oven for about 15-20 minutes, and then it bakes. It'll rise up, and then the pudding will basically engulf the pears, which is the best thing, and the full recipes on the Expresso website.
Yes, Zora,
so you can
thank
find
you
it
so
there.
much. Music to my ears. You have made a lot of people smile this morning. Now, of course, KOO is still celebrating their 80th birthday, and as part of the festivities, they're giving you a chance to win your share of, yes, 1 million rand in prizes. Now, grocery hampers and vouchers are up for grabs daily, while stylish luxury Le Creuset pot sets can be yours weekly. And the grand prize, you might ask, it's a stunning kitchen makeover. Yeah, you heard it right here. Now, to enter, buy any 2 KOO products, dial *120 *1987# and follow the prompts. And remember, keep your till slip as proof to qualify for your awesome prize. And competition ends 13th of November 2020. And of course, your T's and C's do apply. So visit koo.co.za for more details. KOO, it's the best you can do. Oh, this is delicious. If you guys did miss it, of course, there's a recap coming up. Check it out.
Yay.